Hello Mystery Seekers, I'm here on one of the most expensive rides in the world, the Isle of Wight Ferry. It looks like a massive shit boat, but is it really what it seems? For around £100 to take your car over, many people think that the ferry is the final piss on the lamppost of Isle of Wight tourism. Why is it so prohibitively expensive? Are the ceilings painted by Botticelli? No mate. Does the cafe give out free lobster thermidor? Clearly not. It's because it's the only way to get your car to the island. They got you by the balls. But maybe there's another reason for the exorbitant prices. What if you're not just travelling across the Solent, you're travelling through time? Yeah, you heard. A time-travelling boat. At least that was the opinion of Jeff Barnes, who agreed to tell me about his theory.
I first had the idea that the ferry might be a time machine when I was eating a pasty from the cafe. I was just sitting there and I thought, this tastes as though I was 30 years old. And then something just clicked inside my head and I thought, what's the word? I thought Eureka. And I thought it being a time machine would explain a lot of things. It would explain why I feel nauseous every time I get on the ferry. And that sometimes the toilet paper in the boxes, like that tracing paper stuff, and I stopped saying that 30 years ago. And I thought about it some more, and I thought, when I go back to the island, I find that some of my political ideas were 30 years out of date. And I find myself eating pot noodles. Everyone here is dressed as though it's, in the 90s at the very latest. It's like some sort of avalanche of beige.
Jeff's theory sounded plausible, but it was time to put it under the microscope. Why don't you put a bet on something happens in the future and then you be a millionaire?
I'm not a gambling man.
No, it wouldn't be a gamble because you already know what's going to happen in the future.
But it would be a bit of a risk, wouldn't it?
No, because you've already gone back in time.
But what if I place the bet then I buy a ham sandwich in Gernard, and then the fact I bought the ham sandwich could, through that butterfly effect, mean that Brazil don't win the World Cup in 1996.
Brazil didn't win the World Cup in 1996.
You see, we're already changing time.
There wasn't a World Cup in 1996. That's the point I'm trying to make. There wasn't one.
That just shows you the power of the ham sandwich in Gernard. I mean, when I bought ham sandwiches and bitten into them, I've always thought, the taste of this is definitely going to cause some ripples in time.
This explanation makes no sense, Jeff.
Well, I don't know. You asked me to explain time travel. I'm a bloody window cleaner.
It was around this time I terminated the interview, believing that Jeff Barnes might well be a penis. But as I walked around the ferry, I began to notice some strange things, such as this man openly smuggling a baby bear. And as I left the boat and arrived on the island, I had a peculiar feeling that maybe, just maybe, Jeff Barnes might be right. You can find out more about the Mysterious Isle by visiting the website mysteriousisle.com. There's also a Mysterious Isle podcast. You can support the Mysterious Isle on the website and get this merchandise as well as unpublished videos and podcasts. Goodbye. Stay safe.